Hello, happy Halloween. Only joking. Hope everyone is having a very good May 2016. I bought these this month because I was working on a couple of 25 count projects and I was finding it difficult to see, especially as the light started to get darker outside, and inside our lights are energy saving bulbs, so not that bright. So the lovely Orietta Stitches gave me a link to an eBay seller that sells these, which are exactly the same as Mag Eyes, but not branded Mag Eyes, and they come with 4 lenses instead of 2, and guess how much? That was rubbish. But guess how much? About £6 something, £7. That's it. I kid you not. So get a pair of these if you want to try out Mag Eyes but don't have the budget for Mag Eyes, then these are it. I'll see if I can put the link below if I remember where it is. But definitely try that out. Now, the next thing I bought was maybe I shouldn't do the buying stuff yet. I'm going to do the whips now. Now, the first whip is obviously the round robin. Now, the round robin for this month, I'm going to call it the Mad Chatters round robin, because then that way everybody knows who I mean, right? Well, you know that I'm part of a group that I like to chat with every day, and we call ourselves the Mad Chatters, and they are awesome. They're like sisters to me now, and we are doing a round robin, and this month, the month of May, was the month for Kerry's, and she has us doing penguins, and they are really cute. And this one is mine, Bonnie Diddle. And because I gotta be honest now, this one is so cute, got little earphones, looks like she's dancing. This one is gorgeous, has pink and green scarf and a coloured hat. This one has a green Santa's hat, looks really cute. Pink and blue hat, grey. I've got to say, I wasn't keen. I was like, grey? So, in order to spice it up for myself, and I really hope Kerry loves it, I put some black blending filament in there to try and make it sparkle, to give it some sort of specialness, because I just couldn't handle just grey. I was not too pleased. And then there was a little baby one here, which I wanted to do as well, but I just didn't have time. Because my monthly focus is my Dahlia, so I just didn't have time. But here you go. So I hope Kerry loves the sparkle. Can you see the sparkle? Is it sparkly yet? Just in the black, because I know she wanted the colours charted as exact, but I couldn't handle the grey. I just couldn't bring myself to stitch just grey, so I made a pretty black as well, and it's not that obvious. It's quite subtle. Is that the word? Yeah. So, Kerry, I hope you love it. This is for you, a sparkly penguin for you. Okay. So that's that. Oh, excuse me. And I'm going to send it off to Sabia sometime this week, so that she can get stitching on that as well. So hopefully that will arrive to Sabia safely. My next whip is been working on A Storm Inside. I'll insert a picture that now, maybe now. And this is what it looks like now. I'm getting there. I only work on it when I'm in the car waiting for school to let Anya out, or when Anya's doing football club and it's too sunny out there and I don't want to burn, so I'll sit in the car and I stitch. Or if I'm in bed and I can't be bothered to go downstairs and get all my Lowry and heavy big things, if I just want to stitch on something like small, because I put it on a small Q-snap, it's I consider it a small project, and it's just a really slow ongoing one that I don't have any deadline for. And it's A Storm Inside Gecko Rouge kit, and I'm doing it cross country style. I've just finished. I'm just almost on another colour, which I'll be finishing soon, and then I will go back to this bright pink, or this dull pink here, whatever it is, so that I can finish that off, because it just got too much and I couldn't be bothered to finish it off, so I changed to another colour. But now I'm alright with just finishing a colour until it goes, because I'm in the car, so I carry one of these with me, that has the colour that I'm using on, and this one just happened to have the colour that I'm using on plus the colour that I got bored of. So as soon as I've finished this colour, I will then go back to the colour I got bored of, and then that's all my colours on page 1 up to date, and then I'll choose another colour. So that's it for A Storm Inside. I'm sorry I don't have, like, this was where you saw it last pictures. I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to get the picture you saw it last. So if anybody happened to know, I'd very much appreciate that, because then I can try it in my next one, maybe. So if anybody knows, please let me know, and I'd be eternally grateful. Sorry, I'm trying to put this back as I talk, so because I don't want a huge mess on my bed. Right, so that's A Storm Inside. The next thing I've been working on is my Dahlia, which you all know. And you know that I'm doing it for the Hay Challenge. Oh, hang on, there's a needle sticking right out like that. I don't know why. Yeah. And this is where she is so far. I'm getting a bit worried that I'm not going to be able to finish her in time. I've got 15 days, including today. So 15 days from today to finish that. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to finish it. I'm really worried. So I've put down everything else that was interrupting my work on Dahlia. And for the last 15 days I'm going to solidly work on her, unless I'm outside the house. So I'm thinking I'm going to put her onto a smaller Q-snap, so that even if I don't have the Lowry with me, I can still hold it and stitch on her no matter where I am. So that's Dahlia by Hannah Lynn, and it's a Heaven and Earth design. And I'm doing it on 18 count as well, and this is the second challenge. That was the first one. Right, so that's that for her. And then, what's this one? This is Sister Moon. I didn't work on that this week. This month, I mean. But I did work on Sleeping Beauty. I even started her this month. I started her on, if you just bear with me a moment, I will tell you when I started her. I started her on the 4th of May, and this is what she's supposed to look like when she's done. Sorry, there's a bright window over there. This is what she's supposed to look like when she's done. It's a Mystic stitch pattern, and the designer is Maxine Gadd, the artist. And I'm doing this on 25 count because the 18 count fabric that I had was miscalculated. I seem to have a habit of doing that. What I should do is pay someone else to calculate my fabric, because even when I use a fabric calculator, I get it wrong. I keep looking at the wrong stupid entries and I end up cutting it wrong. But luckily I had some magic guide in my stash, which I didn't remember until I was like going through my fabric to try and find another 18 count queen, but I couldn't find it. So I decided to try it on Magic Guide, because Stitching Joanne just out of the blue just asked me, why don't you do these on Magic Guide? So I thought, oh, I think I'll do it. So hang on, what side is this? This is the wrong side, so I won't show you that. Oh my god. Right. So this is how big the fabric is. Massive. And this is what I've done so far. On this particular pattern, I think I am working, I'm trying to work it 20 by 20 columns, just to try and make things easier for me. And that's how far I got. It's nothing exciting really, just 3371 constantly. The first page is literally just this tiny bit here, and it's just brown. So that's that. And this was why I bought this, because I was just like, I can't sleep. So that's why I bought that. And it's working very well. But I've decided that because of Dahlia, I decided to take her out of the hoop. And eventually I'm going to buy some more Q-snap, because I don't like the way the hoops are squashing my fabric up. Making that ring, it's quite annoying, and I don't like the way it squashes my stitches when it's done. So they're going to be only used for small projects, I think, or unless I really have no more Q-snap to use. But this is that was my Sleeping Beauty by Mystic Stitch, 25 count 1/1. Exciting! I haven't done 1/1 in a long time, but I'm thinking that's looking quite good. So right, next, Gecko Rouge has just done a gold members discount sale, where they increased my members discount by 10%, something like that. Yeah, something like that. And I was a little bit irresponsible and bought 2, and then I went back and bought another one. So bad. Don't tell my hubby. Shh. So naughty. But anyway, only 2 of them have come back so far, because the third one was done in a different order, so I'm still waiting for that to turn up. So this is what I got. It's a Circle of Life by Jonas Joe Dickey. It's beautiful. It's really gorgeous. He got this other got more of them which are on my wish list, where there's a deer, a lion, a tiger and a fox, and they all represent a different season, something like that. And oh my gosh, they're so beautiful. So I've also bought those. this month I've just ran away with myself. I spent all my spare money. I feel so guilty, but I don't at the same time. Oh dear, that's so bad. So I bought that, and then I bought my leading lady, Marilyn Monroe, with attitude. Da, da, da. I thought she was awesome. And I saw someone on the Gecko Root kit, on the Gecko Root Facebook group, where they've actually got her completely, almost stitched or completely stitched. Oh wow, she just looks so cool. So I was like, I need to buy that. So I did. I bought it, and she literally said, "Oi, you biatch, you need to start me." So I did. She was like, "My homegirl, come over here and start me up, man." So I did, and this is where I am. 25 count magic guide, and this is not black, it's actually navy. Awesome. And this is black, and that is that's a part of the whiff of smoke, and it's literally everything that's not around that black bit is that colour. It's just literally that page. So I did that, and then I was like, this is so, oh sorry, I did that, and then I was like, this is so boring. So I moved to there. So I'm gonna finish that off, the whiff of smoke, and then I'm gonna go back to there. So at least homegirl has started, and I can put my homie away back in her hood, and I'll bring her out later. I don't know when, but later. But I'm just happy that she started. That's the main thing, because she was just sitting there calling me, going, you got to stitch me. Don't leave me sitting here, you know. So I stitched her, and so I'm happy that I got that buzz out of the way. So I worked on that for about 2 evenings, and then I just put it away. Because I just had to. I had to start one of them. Otherwise it was just going to drive me a little insane. So then that's all my whips. I've not worked on anything else. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's 5 whips. New start whips. So what's that? That's 3 new starts and 2 whips. Right, okay. That's made my whip pile really big now. But I don't care. So now I will show you what is in the pipeline. There's 3 projects that are in the pipeline. One is going to be a stitch along that I am doing with Purling Stitches. Hi Pearl. And this time last year, I think it was, Pearl showed in one of her videos that she had bought a Mirabilia kit, and not kit, a Mirabilia chart, and it was this one. And I had literally just bought it about a month before, I think, and I was like, oh, I've got that. So I messaged her on Messenger, and I said, hey, would you fancy doing this together one day? And we decided it would be in a long time from then, because neither of us were actually ready to start it. So I then put her away and didn't think about her again. And then Pearl messaged me about a week ago, maybe a week ago, and asked me if I was still interested in doing a stitch along, and I was like, what? Yes. So I have now ordered the DMC skeins, which it has been put away, and I've ordered the fabric from the Crafty Kitten, which is still en route, so I will show you that when it arrives, so probably next month. We won't be starting this stitch along until July 1st, so if anyone is interested in joining us, comment below, let us know, and we'll get a Facebook page set up or something for it, because it would be awesome to see all of these I'm going to say knitted up, stitched up, because this mermaid is awesome. And then after I've done this one, I'm totally doing her counterpart, her land counterpart, the Gypsy Queen. Oh my god, maybe that will be straight after Gypsy Queen sale. Yeah, who's up for that? Whoop whoop. Okay, so I've got the DMC and the fabric's on the way. I'm not going to buy the beads or the Krenix or the Carry-On water lilies until I get to that part, because man, it's so expensive to actually stitch it all, to kit it all up. There's another right around Christmas and my birthday, which is January 5th is my birthday. Christmas is 25th of December, as everybody does. I got some money from my nan, my biological nan, and she gave me some money for my birthday, I think it was, but and I decided that I would spend it on something stitchy, but it would mean something. So I decided that I would do a memorial piece for my mum, her daughter, her eldest daughter, and she passed away in 1992, when I was 11. I didn't know her, I knew of her, but I didn't know her, so I didn't get to see her when she passed away. But I thought this would be a lovely thing to start this year, because in November the 8th, 2016, she would have been dead for 24 years. So I thought this would be the perfect time to start a memorial piece for her, with the hope that I get it done by her 25th death anniversary. Does that make sense? Yeah. Well, it makes sense to me in my head, just getting it out is a little bit raw. So I will insert a picture of what I have ordered here. And I have the DMC, literally just turned up. I have the DMC, the DMC for it, and the fabric for it. Actually, it turned out to be quite nice. There's a whole story about the fabric, because yesterday I was trying to get the fabric ready for it and put it into its project, you know, one of these project things, so that it was all ready, and so that on the 8th of November I literally just pick it up, sort it out, start it, done. I used the fabric calculator, and like an idiot, instead of taking the bit where it says fabric size, I took the bit where it says design size and went, that's the size fabric I need, and totally cut up my fabric. And I did it for two projects. So I was like, ah! So luckily one of the pieces that I cut up was still big enough for my next project, which I'm going to tell you about, and so I've kept it for that. And then I had to order another fabric, but I didn't have enough to actually buy the ivory even weave that I was using for Lugana. So I bought the ecru from Lakeside Needlecraft, and because it's cheaper, and it doesn't feel as soft as the other one, but it feels solid. So that is that's the thing, and I like the way it's woven. It's not like thin and weird like the Tree of Stitches. I'm sure that wasn't even weave. I'm sure eBay gave me linen. But anyway, so that's that. And then this is the threads for both Rustle of the Wings and a Jeweled Mermaid, which is my next piece, which I'm going to start. Here's the picture. Basically, I found out about this artist, I can't pronounce it, yeah, something like that, through Well Wishing Stitches and Lisa S. Stitches. I'll link their their channels below. They were both working on a quick design. I'm only saying her surname of the artist, 'cause I don't even know what it is. Oh my god, that's terrible, huh? I'll put it in. So I decided that I wanted to do a quick design, and I literally poured over this this artist's work on the Heaven and Earth designs, and during the sale, or the 30% sale for Memorial Day. There's some US holiday that I probably got that wrong, but there was a sale going on, and I thought, well, I'll just get those two, because I wanted to get the Rustle of the Wings anyway, but I didn't want to pay full price. And then when the sale came, I thought, oh, I'll get a quick as well. So I got the thread for both of those. I'm rambling now. I'm sorry. Sorry about the rambling. I'm hoping I'm making sense. I'm making sense in my head. I might not be coming out of my mouth. But anyway, so that's that. And then I decided, because we've moved into a small house. Okay, our flat was small, but for some reason I had more space. I don't know how to describe that, but it's like that flat with the TARDIS, and this flat is the opposite. This house is the opposite. So I decided that now is probably the time to start amalgamating my floss. And I've been seeing on a lot of YouTube channels about these double-sided floss box. So I was talking to Lisa S. Stitches on Google Hangout, and she just happened to mention the Creative Options double-sided multi-craft carrier case, and she sent me the link on Amazon. I will put the link below as well. Oh my god, that's a lot of links I'm putting below. I hope I remember them all for you. So I decided that I would put all my small projects together and put them in there, like my folk art box, the coffee sampler, the blue butterfly, and all the duplicates for all the Hade things. So I got one of those in. So but all my Hade kits, like the one I haven't put in here, because for some reason I have this anxiety about putting the Hade ones in here. I don't know why. Probably because I've already got the symbols on them. Can you see? I've got symbols on them, and they're not the same as in every Hade chart. So I'm a little bit like, oh my god, I don't think I want to amalgamate those. So not yet. But everything else I've amalgamated. All the DMCs that I needed for any mirabilias, amalgamated. So these are now all the duplicates that I've already got one skein of in here that are for all the duplicates for all of my heights and everything. I've got like 1,000 310s of every colour. I have 1,000 310s. Honestly, well, it feels like 1,000 at least. I mean, look, I'm going to show you. Like, these are where all my duplicates are going into this, so it's probably not even going to be big enough. All my duplicates, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 310s in here. 9 310s here, and I've already counted like 10 in this bag. And this is the beloved, the grotto. This is beloved, the grotto, and this is Sleeping Beauty. So it's a ton. And I've got to put them all on bobbins so that when I need to buy something, I will just check in my duplicate bobbin box and go, right, I've already got them, so I don't need to buy any more. I just take it from here and put it here until the duplicates have gone, because it just seems easier to just look at it. It just seems easier to just look at it through here and go, right, okay, that's that, rather than looking through here and going, I've actually got to take them out and go through them and read the number. That will be awkward and time consuming every time I need to buy a floss. So what I'm going to do is with these, I'm going to put all of these in there, and not all the floss for the two projects are in here, because I actually went through my list here and the floss list for the two heights and went through what I've had here and what I don't have, and then I went through both of those two and compared what if they had any doubles, and then I just only bought the one, so it's actually less thread than I actually need. But I figured if I really needed more, I'll just buy some more. So that needs to be bobbinated. So I've got a couple of days of bobbinating to do. But because they're duplicates, they're just going as and when. These are going to be bobbinated as soon as possible. But at least then, and then slowly but surely, I'm building up. Sorry, I'm going to show you. But slowly but surely, I'm building up a full kit, a full set, without actually buying a full set. This looks quite pretty, doesn't it? So yeah, and then because they're not all in there, they're quite messy. But once they're all in there, they won't be like floating about everywhere. But so I'm quite pleased with this, and at the moment this is a work in progress in getting this up to date, but it is going to happen. So that's what's happening, and also I'm using these small ones that I've now freed up. I've freed up this one and two others. I'm using these for oh yeah, the blackwork thing that had some DMC, so that went in there as well. Blackwork hummingbird, and I'm not sure what to do with my pearls yet, so I'm just leaving them in here until, and that's where all my metallics are going in at the moment. All the metallics I've got that I haven't bobbinated, and then I'll also bobbinate any variegated thread that I have that are DMC. If they are carry-on water lilies or anything like that, I think I will just put them in floss away bags and then put them into a tub, because they're specialty threads in my mind, so I don't want to mess with them. And you know, thread works and things, because I've got I've got a couple of thread works now. But yeah, so that's what that is. And I think I've actually exhausted my am I talking? Okay, so I'm guessing that's me done for the day. I got some minders, and I can't remember if I mentioned them. Like, I can't remember when I bought them, if it was this month or last month, and I can't remember if I showed them in the last video. They are minders from No More Lost Needles, and you're probably going to go, oh my god, you showed me, but I can't remember if I did, so I thought I would again because they are awesome. Yes, Tyrion, I think his name is. Sewing fills my day and my bedroom and my living room and my kitchen and my life. Who let the fox out? Who? Yeah. And I adulted today, which is not true. I didn't adult today. I wasn't feeling well this morning. Well, in the wee hours of the morning, I was feeling really rough. And I even had to cancel my appointment going into central London today, because I didn't want to get caught out on the train feeling really ill. So I laid in bed until about 10:45, and then I was like, ooh, I'm going to make a video now. I feel better now. I don't know what it was. Maybe I passed a bug or something. I don't know. But I'm feeling okay now. Bit of a headache and a bit of dry eyes, but I think I'm feeling alright. And some pretty dragon. That is going to go on to my dragon king when I start that. I need to learn how to make my own. Do you know what? I don't know what it is, but I'm having some bad luck with my minders. My daughter, within 2 seconds, can grab hold of my minders and lose the backing of my magnets. Or she breaks the whole thing, or she breaks the magnet itself. I don't even know what she did with the backing of this one. So annoying. So I've got like random minders like this with no backings on, or with the backing completely broken off, or the magnet completely broken, like literally chewed in half. She's got teeth of steel. Terrible. Which is quite annoying, because what am I going to do with this one? It sticks onto a fridge. I love it. It's a foxy version of me. Look, we've got the same glasses. Yeah, so that's No More Lost Needles by Lisa S. Stitches. She's awesome. Check out her Facebook group. And I shall be buying loads more in the future. I need to check out some other minders, but at the moment I'm liking the one she does, so until I bought her out completely. Yeah. Okay, so that's it. And also, guys, I want to thank you so much for all your support in the last month. I know I probably scared you all a little bit with that crying video, but I'm fine. I'm getting there. At the moment I'm feeling quite chipper, aside from the illness this morning, but I'm feeling quite chipper. I've been feeling a bit more like I'm able to get on with things, and I lost a couple of pounds in the last 3 weeks. I got slimmer of the week a couple of times. I gained this week though, but by only £1. So yeah, I'm feeling okay, and I'm having an issue with my sleeping. I don't know what that is. Like for instance, on Monday, I what did I do? Monday, I did 15 minutes of Leslie Sansoni walking video, and that is an exercise, like walking on the spot exercise, kind of aerobic activity, and it was good. It was sweaty. It was fun. And then I felt uplifted for a while. And then literally a couple of hours later, I laid down with my daughter to get her to go back to sleep because she woke up from a nightmare during the nap. So I just laid down with her to comfort her and stuff. And then I fell asleep. That was at like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I didn't wake up until 9 o'clock the next morning. I literally zonked out. And that's not the first time. I've been having a few of these days where I'm active for like a few minutes, not even long, and then suddenly I'm zonked out for a while, and I don't know what that is. I've never had an issue with staying up and sleeping I would never sleep all day and things like that. But lately I've been having a bit of an issue with my sleeping pattern. But hopefully I can get that sorted, because I'm due to go back to work at the end of the month, and I can't be zonking out while I'm sleeping. While I'm working, I mean, I can't be zonking out while I'm working. I've got to be alert. So, yeah, I've got my occupational health appointment tomorrow, over the phone, because it was supposed to be today, but I cancelled it, and we're now having one over the phone. And that tomorrow, and then hopefully she will be satisfied that I had one therapy session. It wasn't actually a therapy session, it was more like a therapy assessment to see what kind of therapy sessions would be good for me. But they haven't rung me back, and I'm a bit worried. But hopefully they'll be satisfied that that is starting, and then I can go back to work, because I don't really want to go back to work. I want to stay at home with my girls and my family. But I don't want to become not agoraphobic at all. I've got no problems going outside my house. But I don't want that fear of going back to work, and fear of challenge and work and pressures and deadlines and things like that, do you know? I've got this anxiety where it bubbles up inside me if I think about going back to work. I'm like, oh my god, I've got to go back to work. But I feel like I could try and conquer this challenge this time, because I'm hoping that the fact that I had that little mental breakdown and fell into depression and all of that tells people at work that really the way they did it before was just not, it just didn't work, and hopefully they'll be more gentle with me. I mean, I'm not asking for any special treatment. I do what I'm told, and I will work and do as I'm told, but I want them to teach me how to do my job without dumping a whole caseload on me and going, here, do that. I'm like, what? You know? So, anyway, yeah, so I'm going back to work at the end of the month, and that's going to be quite scary. So that's going to lead me into a new rotation as well, because then I can get back to stitching during my lunch breaks, and I've picked out 2 projects that I will be working on every week, alternate weeks, because they don't get a look in, and they are for my daughters. There's the little tiger cub and the little penguin. I need to get them finished, and I don't know how I'm going to finish them off, like make them a finished object yet, but I just need to get them finished, because once I got them finished, then I can relax, because then that's 2 done for this year. Because I'm not thinking that I'm going to get any more than 3 project done this year. Like, as in finished, because all my projects are quite huge. So, yeah. Yeah, so my plan is when I go back to work, I'm going to take those two projects, the little tiger cub, the little penguin, take them to work, and they are literally going to live there. And they will be my lunchtime projects. Or whenever I feel like I just need to stop and have a break, I'm going to go and sit in the room, in the lunch room, and just stitch for like 5-10 minutes if that's what's required, and then go back to it. But that also means I'm going to bring back that weekend project, because my sexy frogs have just, I put them away for the move and I never got them out. My poor babies. They need to come out. My little froggies need to come out. So I have decided that as of this Friday, my froggies will come back. No, that's not true. Can't be as of this Friday, because I'm doing 15 days of solid Dahlia. But once I've done the challenge, there we go. Once I've done the challenge, the first Friday after the challenge is finished, that's when my sexy frogs will come out. So hopefully that will be, let me tell you when I hope that will be. Hopefully that will be Friday the 17th of June. So Friday to Sunday, 17th of June, Friday to Sunday, that will be my sexy frogs. They're coming out. Frog pile! Yeah, so they're going to come out. And then I have chosen to work a rotation on a 4-week pan. Yeah. Week 1, I've got 3 priorities. So week 1 is Dahlia. Week 2 is, oh my god, I've forgotten. What was it? Oh, round robin. Week 3 is 2 projects, alternate weeks. Alternate month. So the first time will be Tree of Ditches, and then after that, in the next month, it will be the mermaid, which coincides with the gypsy mermaid, which coincides with the start of the south, with pearl in ditches, and then it will be Tree of Ditches, and then mermaid, just to get them worked, because I want to get Tree of Ditches finished, and it has to be finished this year, because it was a sale with Ditching Joanne. We started on the 1st of January, and I really want it to be finished this year. Hers is finished, and it is beautiful, so I want to finish mine too. So that's that. And then round robin was week 2. The Tree of Ditches and the mermaid, the Mirabilia mermaid, is week 3. Then the weekends are frog pile, and then I've chosen a few projects just to have as a week 4 project, where I just pick and choose and it just gets done. So I've chosen to put down watercolour anemones for my friend Lizzie, Sally Squirrel, which is a Gecko Rouge style kit, Beloved, Hade, a Storm Inside, Hade, a Storm Inside Gecko Rouge, Sister Moon, Hade, Sleeping Beauty, Mystic Stitch, and Gangster Marilyn, Gecko Rouge. So basically, that week 4 one is going to be goal based, and I will alternate in no particular order. So, but the first one will be watercolour anemones, because it's a present for my first. It's a present for my friend Lizzie, and she's going through a terrible time at the moment, really awful. First of all, when I went on sick leave, she had to bear the brunt of all the extra work. That poor woman, she had to bear the brunt of all the extra work, and then and I think she really risked her own mental health, which makes me sad. And then she had a death in the family round about the same time her husband fell very, very, very critically ill and was in hospital in an induced coma, and it's so sad. And I think this was supposed to be for her birthday next year, but I think she just needs it. She needs she needs this present, because anemones are her favourite flower, and she loves cross stitching, and she will so appreciate this piece. And I think it will be a bunch of flowers for her to look at and cheer her up. Oh God, just the thought of her going through what she's going through, her and her family, just, you know, it's just so sad. So yeah, so this is for her, and I want to put that as a priority so that she can have this by the end of the year, if with any luck. I'll put a picture in here as well so you can see what it is. But yeah, so basically it's going to be goal based. But in this one, I think I might, for week 4, I might just constantly work on the enemies until it's finished every 4 weeks, on the 4th week of every month, because then that way I've got a chance of it getting finished by December, if not by her birthday. And then when the round robin challenges finish, it will move up to priority week 1. So it gets put up there. And the challenge, the round robin pieces should finish. The last one will be Sabia's that I work on, and that will be the month of September. And then in October, I will get my piece back. So I'm guessing that's when. I'm guessing I'll spend that month to finish off the my round robin piece to how I like it, and then I can not how I like it, finish it off. Finish all the bits that are outstanding. That's what I meant. And then I'll put the watercolour anemones, can't pronounce it, up to number 1 priority. And the hay challenges will always be there until they finish. And then that will still be week 2. And then week 3 will still be Trio Stitches, Gypsy Mermaid, until the Trio Stitches is finished. Because I think I'm only halfway through on that one now. And it's on its scroll frame, just waiting for me to work on it. So that's going to happen in due time. The reason why I put round robin first is because this week I should be getting the next round robin piece from Emily. And I should be working on Rachel's piece. I'm not sure what she had. I'm really looking forward to seeing what her piece is, because I don't remember what it is. What is it? Oh, well, anyway, it's going to be a good surprise then. I can't wait to see it. So yeah, so that's that. And then I think that's pretty much it. And then when I've finished the water enemies or got to a goal based, I'll just move on to the others that I mentioned. And hopefully during the lunchtime hours, I'll be working on my little quiz, and they'll be finished. If not by the end of the year, because I'll only be able to spend 30 minutes maximum on them, because I've still got to eat during the lunch hour. So yeah, so it's going to be alternate weeks, and then hopefully by the end of the year I'll have Tiger Cub and Penguin finished as well. I hope that makes sense. I might put a picture of what I've can you see? And then scroll up. Maybe I'll just put a picture so you can see. But that's my my rotation idea. I'm guessing that's it. I think I've got to love you and leave you now, because I have been talking for 59 minutes. Wow. I don't think I talk that much in real life. Okay then. Well, now I've got to go and edit the thing with lots of links and lots of pictures to put in. It's gonna take ages. Alright then, so I'll see you. Love you guys. Have a very good month of June. Bye.